MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 National League Central Champion, Milwaukee Brewers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Ulysses Chassin will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Braun on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the shortstop, Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
And now Bryce Harper. first offering on its way. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. But the fight and strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Jake Arrieta gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2.
But he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Sinker is right there for a called strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out, and it's fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Aguilar at third. Shaw is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Kane is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Realmuto reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Next for Milwaukee, Yulise Chacin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Jake Arrieta, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Segura takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. next 0-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
You never want to be a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Now the 0-1. Yelich is running. Strike taken, the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance. Ryan Braun, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 2-2. Here's Bryce Harper now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together. Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Gavani.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Arrieta into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Herrera.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta.
Arrieta.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Andrew McCutcheon.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops this one up. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 3.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. He were a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Segura at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Count remains at 0-2. Aguilar trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 2. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ulysses Chassin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes a called strike 1.
One strike.
The 1-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 4-2. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Braun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. His first homer here in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Guerra.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar
swung on but fouled off to the left. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia fields it cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez comes up with it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Brewers leave them loaded. And the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jake Arrieta.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Arcia has it. One there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains 5-2. Ben Gamble is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ben Gamble.
In there, strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 1-1 home is high and outside. For a ball. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This is line to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
In now, Lorenzo Cain.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Hoskins is under it, and he's got it for the first out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins gathers it in and take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 5-3. Matt Albers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rhys Hoskins.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Michael Franco hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. Odubel Herrera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Yelich. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers 3.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left
Now
fielder,
at the
number
plate,
8.
Ryan Braun. Last time through was a base hit.
Braun.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smokes this one into deep center field. Ranging back is Herrera for the track to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The batter.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And 2, here it comes. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others,
Now
but the
batting.
best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy
Gavani.
digs into the batter's box.
Run,
He showed me a
dog.
lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. On to the 9th inning from Miller Park. It's now 7-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Taylor Williams. Now catching and
kicking off the top of the 9th, Jake Arrieta, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. Kane is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Kane is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kane going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They hold a 7-4 lead. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia, his career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded to third. Franco has it. And there's 1 away. Ready now, Manny Pena. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Back up the middle. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Phillies jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jake Arrieta gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the